Hi everybody, welcome to a new Blu Ray DVD update. Today is a sci-fi flavoured update, or a retro sci-fi flavoured update if you like. I've had a bit of spare time to actually watch some movies over the past few days, and the ones I ended up watching were kind of retro sci-fi if you like movies, and I'll kind of share the ones that I've watched with you here today. We're going to start off with the 1956 MGM classic that is Forbidden Planet. Leslie Nielsen, unrecognisable to a lot of people as the captain of the ship in this film. Obviously, kind of went on to be an awesome kind of comedic actor in the Naked Gun films and whatnot, Police Squad and various things like that. Here he plays a very straight role as a kind of hunk, if you like, the main male performance in this film. If you haven't seen the film, definitely a classic. Really awesome looking on Blu-ray. For a 56 film, I know they do a lot of great jobs these days cleaning up some of these old films, but this just really kind of benefits from it, I thought. Picture and sound wise, they've done a really good job on it. If you haven't seen the film, like I said, definitely check this baby out. This is an awesome edition as well. It kind of comes with a stack of bonus features on the back there, some kind of big documentaries, all sci-fi flavoured, and things about the history of the film and things like that. Also, one of the big stars of this film, if you can see on the cover there, was Robbie the Robot, who kind of went on to become a bit of a celebrity in his own right, I think, after this. And even if you haven't seen this film, you're probably aware of the kind of look of him there, or you've seen that around before on maybe commercials or other little films and things like that. Like I said, really great release. A one disc there, but they've really taken kind of good care in restoring this in this baby, putting a lot of care and effort into the features and things like that. So I kind of started out with Forbidden Planet, so definitely one worth checking out. Next up was Logans Run, Michael York starring, and Jenny Agutter, film from 1976, I think this was, 20 years after this. What's amazing about this film, watching it back, I'd seen it on television a lot of years ago and ended up picking up this Blu-ray. It's a Region A, if you like, or one from the States. It's actually region free, but it's kind of famous for its visual effects at the time, and actually won a kind of special achievement in visual effects in the following year's Oscars. But it's amazing watching it back now how terrible it looks. It looks awful. Maybe not so much the film, which we'll get to in a minute, but some of the effects, some of the model work specifically on this film is horrendous. Watching it last night, I really couldn't believe it. It makes things like Thunderbirds and some of the old Star Trek episodes look amazing. Really ropey model work. Like I say, you know, it kind of at the time it will have been revolutionary, I'm guessing, but looking back by today's standards, I know it's unfair to judge sometimes, but really shoddy and almost like a comedic thing when you're watching it to spot this horrendous model work. The look of the film, it's so strange. Half of it looks really good, half of it was kind of, you know, that once they get outside, if you've ever seen the film, I won't spoil it for you, but once the external shots look pretty strong, but everything inside, all the interior shots of this film, the film just looks an absolute mess. Really dodgy. Certainly, you would not guess you were watching a Blu-ray. I mean, I've never seen this on DVD, I don't think, so I couldn't say whether it's a massive clean-up job or if it looks a lot better. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I thought it looked very ropey indeed, with the exception of a few shots. And I thought the model work in it was terrible. Some of the visual effects were absolutely shocking. But, you know, it's a kind of product of its time, mid-70s, hokey sci-fi. If you've never seen the film, well worth checking out, just for, you know, it's kind of become famous within sci-fi circles, or even film circles, if you like. Like I said, this is the Region 1 edition. There are a couple of good special features on here. There's a commentary by the director and Michael York, the main actor. And there's a really kind of accidentally funny documentary on there as well about the kind of creating the 23rd century for the film. I think it was made around about the same time as the film, and really is something to watch. Definitely worth checking out just for its comedic value. One disc edition, this, like I say, from the States. It's got one of those extraordinarily dodgy, environmentally friendly cases that everybody seems to hate. Don't mind them too much. It does make it a little bit flimsy, I suppose. But that was Logans Run on Blu-ray. And next up, I got hold of the Planet of the Apes complete collection box set, if you like, or DVD set. I don't remember seeing any of the sequels to the original Planet of the Apes, the 1968, 67 I think, one of the two, Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston. I probably have. I've probably seen something on TV at one point, but I couldn't remember. I mean, there's like 5 sequels or 4 sequels to it, 5 in the series in total. But I watched the original one just recently, kind of getting myself psyched up for the remake which is coming, which I think looks pretty good. So fingers crossed about that. Like I said, this is the Blu Ray Region 2 or the UK release of Planet of the Apes, the complete collection. It's a kind of big keep case that comes in this slipcover, outer slipcover there. You get the big thick case, and inside contains all of the films in there. You've got the original Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and Battle for the Planet of the Apes. They're all in there. So it's going to take a bit of viewing. I've read a lot of things about the sequels. I know they're probably really ropey and they do go down in quality as the kind of years and go on and the budgets fall. But I thought, you know, just for old time's sake and just to kind of get a good grasp of the series and get me excited for the new film that's coming up, I thought I'd take the time to try and fit them in somewhere. Like I say, I watched the original. The original one's a classic. If you've never seen it, it's worth picking up this set just to do so. Looks great on Blu Ray as well, but real good old late 60s sci-fi cheese with Charlton Heston running around growling at people in monkey suits. So hopefully the remake will do it justice, or we'll get everybody like re-excited in the franchise, because I know it kind of is rumoured to have gone down massively in quality with, you know, spawning a million sequels and TV shows and things like that. Everybody I mentioned Planet of the Apes to just rolls their eyes and complains about people in monkey masks and things like that. So we'll see how the remake fares. And that's it, guys. I thought I'd do a quick, like I say, sci-fi, retro sci-fi update on just some of the things that I've watched recently. We've still got an update video to come. I'm going to update you on some of the things that I bought recently, some of the regular edition DVDs and a couple of nice collector's edition DVDs that I've got hold of as well. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you all later on. Cheers. Bye-bye.